What's good, y'all? My name is Budda Foster, also known as Budda on Bass, and I'm here in Atlanta at Patchwork Studios. We are here to bring you the new VX5 pedal by HeadRush with the new onboard Antares AutoTune. Let's go through it and I'll show you how fly it is. We're gonna start it off by the flagship of this pedal, the Antares AutoTune, the industry standard, the one we already know and love, very powerful, and it's right here at your fingertips. First things first, pick a key. It's the key button right here. You press it, and then you set all your parameters. I want to go let's go D flat. Let's go major, and my tone is very low, so I'm gonna go low. We exit that. So this is without the auto tune. I turn it on pretty quickly, and now I'm going to turn up the Retune Speed all the way, and we're going to sing, and we're going to get that auto tune sound that we all know and love. If we want to turn that robotic sound down, if we don't want to sound like Travis Scott, if we don't want to sound like T-Pain, we turn the Retune Speed down, and we can get more elaborate with our runs. And we want to do that by also turning up the Humanizer. We want to make it a little more human and not hear the pitch correction. Next we're going to go over is the Harmonizer. This is for your solo gigs, your acoustic gigs, when it's just you and a guitar. Now you have your own background vocalist in your backpack. So there's a button on here called Harmony. You click on that. This is going to bring out all the extra vocals that you want to pick in the parameters that you need. You hold this button. You get to pick from third high, fifth high, third low, octave low, anything you need vocal-wise. All the parameters are here. You have your own background vocalist with you wherever you need to go. All right, we are now at the effects portion of this pedal. The VX5 holds 5 chains of multi-effects, and we're gonna go through them right now. First, let's go through the compressor. Here, we have a crunch, mild, soft. I like to go with the hard, and I like to put my mix at 100. That's just gonna keep every vocal that's going through it at a great level the whole time, whether you're whispering or screaming. Now we are at the flavor pedal, and I'm going to go through some of these to show you what it does. As you hear right now, this is my vocal with nothing on it. There's a pedal on here called Zinger, and it basically brings out the high end and pops your vocals a little bit better. This is with Zinger on, this is with Zinger off. As you can hear, it just cleans it up, makes it a little more vibrant. Or you can go to something like this. We have a megaphone. You can do a lot of cool stuff with this when you put this with a bunch of delays and, you know, think about Rage Against the Machine. This is the sound that they had on some of their songs. Also, you have a phone effect on the flavor, like the intro to an Usher song or a voicemail you leave in. This is how you can make your voice mimic that on stage live. We have a tube pedal. You can turn it all the way up. You can turn it all the way down. It's also going to match whatever vibe you want for this. Now we have the chorus pedal. The chorus pedal is basically just going to give you a little bit of extra depth and a little extra wobble to your voice. Like this one right here. This is going to sound pretty robotic because that's the robot voice chorus. Or we can go to the basic chorus. Basically gives you just a little variation and a little movement and depth in your voice. Now we are at the reverb portion. This is most singers' favorite part because nobody wants to be on stage dry. So we coming in with an ambient, a very ambient sound reverb. We turn it all the way up. So this is all you're hearing. This is the reverb. We turn it all the way down. Now you're hearing just me. For the normal singer, I would put it at a whole and put it at 8%, and it gives you that beautiful tail. So we are at the last and final chain of the effects, the delay. We all know how delay works. So let's say I put a ping pong delay on, and I want the mix to be 40%. Check, 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 check. And it gives you a timing knob, so you can control how fast or how slow or how your delay is. It gives you that parameter, and it gives you the mix parameter as well. All right, now we're at the A-B switch portion of the pedal. This is for being able to change parameters of this pedal without changing presets. So what you would do is you will hold this A-B switch in. And as you can see, I have just the effects on the A. If I press this button, the B, now it opens up the auto tune and the harmony. So I can use this in any fashion I want. Let's say for B, I don't want the effects and I don't want the auto tune. I'll just turn that off and go back to A. So A, my effects is back. B, my harmony is back. If I don't want anything to go on at any time, and I just want to talk to the crowd, I will hold down this talk button. This talk button is basically for any time you're in between singing and you just want to talk to the crowd or talk to the engineer. You hold that talk button, no effects, no auto-tune, or no harmony will be going through this pedal. All you would have to do to disarm that is just press the talk button one more time, and you are back to your A/B switch. Let's take a quick look at the IOs. Now, we have a gain knob for your input. Let's say your mic isn't giving enough gain or you're not having enough power, you turn this up. It also has a plus 48 voltage, is what we call phantom power. Just in case you were in a studio and you're using a mic that needs phantom power, you flip that on and it gives it phantom power. You also have a ground lift just in case you plug into some dirty power and you hear all that fuzz and fizzle. You flip your ground lift, cleans it right up. You also have a USB MIDI port. So that means you can set this up with your DAW and you can make MIDI changes that will change the keys, the parameters of the effects. All of that goes straight to your computer with the headphone option. You can be in your room, you can be in your living room, you can be anywhere you don't have speakers, and you can practice with the VX5. All right, y'all, and that's been a look at the VX5 HeadRush pedal. I'm in love with this thing and I can't wait for you to be in love with it as well. As you can see, it's so many things you can mix and match for your own expressive control. And can't wait to see what you cook up with it.